head into the labs with Garble and the others, but I heard some pretty loud noises coming from this area. They went ahead while I went to investigate them, in case it was them. The sewers underneath are a maze with different labs and rooms. Looks like whoever was down here has been using these sewers to build a research facility. One of the rooms I'm in, the one I heard the noises from, it's just one massive torture chamber. They were collecting, gathering up creatures and ponies they thought were immune and trying to work out how to use them as a cure. Turn what they have into some type of vaccine. The screams you just heard were patients. And I thought the ponies from Cobra were fucked up. Wherever it was, the place looks destroyed. Many of their files have been taken, but the rooms just look like a hurricane had been through them. Maybe it's the thing. Or maybe one of the patients mutated. To think that they were rounding up our citizens and doing this. Maybe I was lucky to get out when I did. But hope is gone. Equestria is just a wasteland. And the sooner we find smouldering... Hello? Hello? There are some weird noises coming from this area. It's starting to make me a bit paranoid. Could be the dead, could be the students. I'm following the directions on these walls to the canteen. It could be the best option to finding out where the noises are coming from. I keep hearing low growling and scratching noises around this area. I feel like I'm losing my mind down here. Wait, what's this? Interrogation room. Fuck, the door's locked. Actually, maybe that's for the best. There's a weird foul smell coming from the other side. If this is an interrogation room though, there must be another room round here for where they would watch it all happening. You know, like in those police films, you know, when you got the criminal and the police officer in that interrogation room and you got the other people watching. Typical generic shit, but that being said, there must be another room round here. Right, I'm in the other room. The interrogation room door is locked up tight, including the second door in this room that leads to it too. There's no way for me to break it down without making a lot of noise, which at this point I cannot afford to do, knowing the risk of being down here. I got a radio call after ending my last recording. Garble and the rest of them have made it to the main labs. They found a hidden route there which leads to up top. A manhole that's really close to the church, so once we find Gallus and Smolder we can escape without trouble. Sambar's also found a safe in the main office. They're doing their best to crack it open. Due to how these labs were working on the cure and investigating immunity, there may be something inside which could be important. Anyway, I'm in the viewing room next to the interrogation room. According to the remaining documents scattered on the desk, it was being used to interview immune creatures. Ones that mostly escaped from their homes for safety in Equestria. Like they were gonna find it here. In some ways, I can't blame the royals. They were just trying to protect people. Mind you, some were just doing it to protect their own asses. Maybe it's good that Shining Armor was killed. God knows what happened to him, but people said he was killed by the infected. The room is also pretty messy. There's files and documents everywhere. Mostly talking about the immune that were here, and... oh, fuck me. They had Sugar Belle here. I thought she died. I thought that she got murdered back in Ponyville. What the hell is she doing here? Wait, there's a tape in her file. Where's my tape recorder? I hope this works.
We must do this, they said. Sugarbelle will be fine, they said. She won't feel a thing, they fucking said! Sugarbelle came here after the attack. She was heavily upset and wounded when she arrived. According to her statement, Big Mac, her new husband, stayed behind on the farm to protect his family after the news of his friends turning into these wild animals. He wanted to protect her. That's why he told her to run to Equestria, to seek help. Not knowing that just after she was forced to leave, she was bitten after being attacked when she tried to make it here. She was able to make it here and we were surprised that she hadn't shown any symptoms yet apart from, of course, coughing. Thinking that we could cure her, she came to us. But these sickos I'm having to work with didn't care. They just wanted to use her. She was immune. It was clear as day that they saw it. They only cared about their experiments. Any pony that comes to us for help are killed, but the immune are forced to stay. For the good of Equestria, they say. They're keeping her locked in the interrogation room after one of her outbursts. She attacked one of the guards. The guard is showing symptoms now. But of course, my team are refusing to acknowledge it. It's time for these guys to finally realise just how fucked up they are.
I'm finally here at the canteen. I left the interrogation room alone, knowing the possibility of what's inside. There was a window in the room I was in, but it had been boarded up. Again, can't risk making any loud noises in this place, especially if the worst comes to worst of what is behind that door. Anyway, I'm in the canteen now and... Yep, I am definitely hearing that. And there's something coming from the kitchen. I always end up in these crappy... Oh! God! Jesus, it's fucking disgusting in here. Just rotten food and rubbish all lying all around the kitchen. Is that a freezer? And it's still active. How? How is that possible? Where it is, I'm going to take a look. There's a window at the door, so might be able to see inside. Fucking hell, it's pretty foggy. Just looks like some empty food boxes. Apart from whatever that thing is at the end. Looks like a body. It's still alive. Fuck. Must be an infected. Ugh. My mind says to leave. But I can't leave a pony suffering like that. Right, let's get this shit over with. Hello? Hello, if you're living, please say. If you're not, then... wait, is that? Is that a gunshot wound? You okay? Hello? Blue feathers? Oh, shit. Garble? It's Foxy. Someone pick up the goddamn radio! I found Gallus!